So I've been working with schools for almost 2 decades now, and throughout this journey I've tried to find the best practices, understand what is it to work with schools, and adopted these practices from all over. And while we've been doing all of that and our schools are doing really well, what happens is the pandemic hit, and everything that we were so accustomed to, everything that we thought this is how a school works, this is what the systems should look like, they all crash overnight. And you move online, your students move online. The energy that they brought to the schools, it just disappears. And that gives us a lot of time. And one of the ways, like millions of others who've used that time, is to pen down your thought. My journey for ReSchool also started with something like that. One fine day, I understood that there were so many things that were happening in schools that were not documented. And I looked back at my own journey of how I started and what is it that I was doing, and realized that if only I could write letters to myself to tell what mistakes not to make, how to look at things, the wisdom that I gathered over the years, I started to pen it down. And it took me almost 1.5 years to put it all together. And this, what you see today, ReSchool, is a part of that. So it's been an arduous journey, working with it, trying to understand what is important, what is not, editing it. The first draft was double the size of what you probably see right now. It's definitely not easy writing a book, but it is even harder when you want to write a book where your audience is so niche. You're looking at schools, parents, and people who are really interested in relooking at the schools. While everybody talks about how education system is broken, there are so few people who would want to make that change, who would want to understand how else can we do this differently.